Hello, everyone. Good evening, and that is another time to be in your presence. All right, a quick one. My name is Gladys Ogbefun, and we are here today for our first ever webinar, all from InternFlare International. Okay, today we are not wasting much of our time just because we want to dish out what we have in stock for you. So I will be sharing my screen for everyone, but just before then, I want you to invite your friends, tell them to come and join us on the show today. So, today we are talking on a very important topic for students, graduates, and those that are transiting into the remote space. So, give me a few minutes, I'll quickly share my screen. One minute. So, like I said earlier, you are going to okay, let me quickly share my screen. All right, so we are going to be working on this. Okay, yeah. One minute. I want to quickly. um, So before I quickly share my screen, today we are going to be talking on a very important topic that talks about getting your internship without so many stress. So before my screen comes up, so many people actually, when they are done with studies, some when they are done with what do I do next? How do I get experience? Because most jobs we meet online, most jobs are they always seeking and asking for experience. So I have compiled some, I've compiled the stages, I've compiled for you step by step process on how you can get internship, even when you have not actually had that hands-on experience, life experience, even when you have not worked for people. So we have compiled the different steps because before you get that job, actually you have done one or two things. You are in school, you did projects, you're in school, you did so many stuff. So okay, my slide is up. All right. Thank you very much for staying tuned. So, like I said, how to get an internship without connections or experience. So, I'm not taking much of your time today. I'm just going to walk you through the slide. And I believe you can get a pen, get a biro, get a note, jot important points you will need for the future. Or as you can also go back to our YouTube channel to watch this event. So on the first screen here, you get to see how to get an internship without connections or experience. So the second slide is telling you, welcome to InternFlare, your guide to landing internship on merit. So I don't want to waste much of our time. So the objective that we are learning today is discover what recruiters actually look for in internship candidates. That's understanding recruiters' expectations. So those things that they actually look out for and build a strategy to stand out. These are what we are going to be learning today. So my next slide, internship mind versus the reality. Many people, the mind say you need connections to get hired, but the truth is you actually don't need connections. As long as you know what you are doing, you can as well get that internship. All it takes, all you need to do is to be able to implement that skills, that project you did when you were in school, ability for you to trans, translate it into the remote workspace. You did your project research, you did research during the project, you did practicals. So these are stuff that you already have in you, but you might not understand. So the reality is what you don't need is the skills and the initiative to bring these things out. So next slide is telling us why students struggle before they get internship. They said there's lack of guidance on where to look at. You have this idea, you have these skills, you have the initiative, but you struggle because you don't know where you are supposed to go to get this internship, where you are supposed to look for them, how you are supposed to go about them, believing they need experience to get experience. That is another point. Students struggle because they feel or they believe they need experience to for them to get this experience. And if you say you need experience to get experience, then it's going to take you forever. Yes, it's going to take you forever to land that internship or that dream job that you have been looking for. So the next slide is telling us the common internship mistakes that people make. Applying without tailoring. Right? I believe most people you would have heard about tailor your CV, tailor your resume. Some people just apply with one particular CV or resume. You want to apply for a VA, you are using that resume. You want to apply for a social media, you are using that resume. No, it doesn't work that way. All you need to do is tailor your CV, tailor your resume to match that particular internship. Their objectives, their skills, their experiences that was stated that they need. You have to tailor your resume, tailor your CV to match it. Writing for the perfect opportunity. Okay, waiting for the perfect opportunity. There is no perfect opportunity. For every opportunity you get, you have to make it the perfect one for you. Every opportunity that comes your way, make it the perfect one for you. So I don't want you to feel, oh, this one is not the right one yet. Oh, this one is not the one that is good for me yet. No, it doesn't work that way. You keep waiting and waiting and waiting, and no perfect one is coming. So what you are supposed to do, every opportunity you get, you make it the perfect opportunity you have been looking for. Work on it, implement it, make it that opportunity you have ever waited for. Make it work hard for yourself. So the next slide here, recruiters' perspective about internship. So what hiring managers really think. Recruiters spend 10 seconds on each qualification. They are not just looking for applications. They are not just looking for experience. They are curiously initiative and a clear reason why you choose their company. A tailored application will a tailored application with a strong stage beats a generic resume. So what this point is telling us that recruiters out there, they are not just looking for experience. Oh, I have this experience, I have this experience, I have this experience. That is not what they are looking for. Tell us why you choose our company. Tell us what you have to deliver. Oh, I'm good, I'm a VA, I can help you save 10 hours per day, 10 hours per week from your busy schedule. That is what they are looking for. They don't want you to come and speak many English and telling them, oh, this is what I can do. But just tell us how you can help our company, how you can help our company, how you can move our company from this very stage, from this slowness, from this time consuming task to the next one. That is all they want to see, and that is all they expect from you. So what recruiters look for when they are looking for people to employ: demonstrated initiative and curiosity, relevant project and transferable skills. So like I said earlier, you have these skills. You did projects, you did so many things, you were, let me put it, you were the course rep in your time in school, you did the prefect when you were in secondary school, you help your mom in one way or the other. These are skills that you have that you can transfer into the remote space. These are skills that you already have. Initiative, ability for you to, oh, this thing is coming up, oh, let's do it this way. Those are initiative. Ability for you to solve problems, ability for you to help people. Those are skills. Those are what they look at for. They don't want your 5 years experience in this field, and yet when you are given that opportunity, you don't get to show what you can deliver. So what they actually need is showing what you can deliver. Tell us what you can deliver. Tell us what you can offer. The skills that you have, the relevant projects that you have done, those skills that you can transfer. These are stuff that they all look at for. So our next slide is telling us how to gain experience before an internship. Okay, now you are through with your schools, you are through with your remote work training, you are done with all those stuff. What is the next step for you to do? It's very much advisable to always volunteer. You have colleagues, you have friends that have small business. Okay, fine. You are good, you are a social media manager, you just finish your training. What do I do now before I get an experience? And you have this friend that is doing an online sales, doing an online business. You can actually go to that person. Please, I help you market or manage your social media handle without no pay. At least you can do this stuff within 3 months, and before you know, even 1 month, a good social media manager, when you manage the account for 1 month, when you started, you have your screenshots. So the period you are going to end, you have your screenshots. In between, you have your screenshots. These are stuffs that you have. These are ways that you can gather experience even before you get an internship. Now you have those internships, you have those experience, you have volunteered to help a friend, to help a colleague, to help your mom, to help your sister, to help one, just something to do. This is what you are going to tell them during your internship application, that I did this during this time to this time, and this is the result that came out. So these are things that people look at for. Online courses and certification. There are so many ways you can get experience online. There are so many free courses online. You can use your YouTube. There are so many courses, Udemy, Coursera, LinkedIn. They have so many free courses online. These are ways you can go learn, get projects, do them. There are ways for you to gather your experiences that you need to get that internship. So ways to build your portfolio. Say document personal projects, like what I just said earlier. You help a friend to do something, you work on something, you did a little stuff. Every step you take, you document it. Today, I help my friend to post so on their page. Is something. Today, I did this. I go online. Those jobs that you desire, that you want to do, get it with the help of ChatGPT, Gemini, Cloud. You can input them, convert them, do them as projects. They are your personal projects. You document every process, every step you take. This make you. This is how you get your portfolio done. Personally, I go online. I see jobs that I like to do. all I do is just all I do is just take it. I go to my ChatGPT, I tell ChatGPT, this is a job that I saw online. I want to practice it. Help me just work on it. And that's how I have so many portfolio for different stuff. I have for AI and automation, AI and automation. I have for VA. I have for data analysis. So for you to have your portfolio, you have to go to the internet, that job that you seek, that you want, get it, contribute, just work on those job, work on those stuff. Those are what you can use. Go on Upwork. If you have an account on Upwork, go on Upwork. Get any job you feel you see there you like. Oh, fine, I like this job. You go on ChatGPT, turn it to a real stuff, a real project for you to work on. Open your canvas, start building your portfolio. That is the only way you can get it, because recruiters want to see what you have done. Recruiters, they want to see what you have done. They want to see that stuff you have done. So if you don't have anything to give to them, they will not believe you have the skills. So you have to have something to present, to them. Sorry, I'm a bit down with kata. So then another way for you to be able to get an internship is this: plan for a 30 days internship action plan. This one is going to help you. It's going to help you to do it step by step. So you don't just apply without direction. Let me put it that way. You don't just apply without direction. Okay, we are in July. Okay, 15th of July, I want to start applying for internship. You are going to take your pen, your notes. Week 1 and 2, you will do research and skills. You will research, you build your skills. This first week, I will research this particular job, 1 or 2 jobs. You take it to ChatGPT, to Cloud or Gemini. You build it. You just tell them to work it for you. Then you start working on that stuff. That way, you are building your skills. Week 2 and 3, application and networking. You hear so many people say, apply to an internship. You can go on LinkedIn, you can pitch yourself. You already have your portfolio, you already have your skills, you already have something you want to deliver. You want to talk to a startup founder, you can go on LinkedIn, pitch yourself to people, tell them the little thing. You don't just start with you want to be paid. You can as well say you want to volunteer. I want to do this thing for you free. This is what I can do for you. So that's for week 2 and 3. Week 3 and 4, you just plan that stuff. How InternFlare can help you. Okay, fine. So many people are confused. What do I do? I've tried these times, I've tried these steps, I've done so many things, yet I cannot get it. Okay, fine. That is why we are here. InternFlare is a body, is a company that help to bridge the gap between the company and the remote workers, the freelancers. You have gotten your skills, you have your portfolio, you have everything. How do I now see these people? How do I meet these people? This is where InternFlare comes in. Your personalized internship partner. It's a InternFlare provides step-by-step guidance, curated resources, and a supportive community. Everything you need to land your first internship ever without connection or prior experience. So this is what we do. The success starts with action. Your internship journey begins today. Every expert was once a beginner. The only difference is they took the first step. Start with confidence, stay consistent, and let your outcome speak louder than your resume. So this is where we come in. All you have to do is join the internship community, connect with thousands of students building the same career without relying on connections, share resources, get feedback, and associate and accountability partners, and land internship together. when you are doing something alone, it's always hard. It's always, you see it, you is hard. But you are, if you are in the midst of people, when you are there in their midst, you want to, you just want to pour out your mind. You want to say it the way you feel. And people, you see people that will be there that want to help out. You see people that are ready to support. You see people that are ready to guide. So that's where internship is. InternFlare comes in. All you have to do, you can comment on the comment section, and we'll drop the link for you to join our community, to connect with like-minded students like you that are building their careers, students that have gone a little far in their careers, students that were once lost and coming to InternFlare, they found their paths. I will give this short story. I started my remote journey in 2025, last year, May precisely. That was just immediately I was scammed of some money. Before the scam issue, I have actually applied. I came across a group on Facebook. I can't really remember. So I applied for the free, it was a free training for virtual assistant. So I started, and a month or so we ended the training. But in the process of training, I was introduced to LinkedIn, and meanwhile I have this LinkedIn account years back, but I just shut it down because I don't know what to do with it. So I was introduced back to LinkedIn, and getting to LinkedIn, I came across a company, Afrimet. I interned with Afrimet. The process of my internship, I was given the opportunity as a community manager. And in that process, I saw a post on LinkedIn talking about InternFlare. So I applied. After application, I was given the internship. What was I given? I was given a social media manager. And the truth is this, I have no idea about social media manager. I told the person, I said, I don't want to deny it. I don't want to reject it. But I know and I feel if I put in my best, I can get something. And boom, we started. She taught me how to make videos, animated videos. I did that, and the internship came to an end. I went to the CEO of InternFlare. I told her, Ma, please, I want to apply for an admin VA, like an administrative virtual assistant. That is what I want to do. She said, okay, I should not worry, that they will get back in touch with me. And before I know, the next cohort, I became a team lead in that cohort. I was assigned to event management. To me, what's the connection between admin and event? But I told myself, because I've actually have this mindset, whatever I put my heart to do, I always do it. So I said, okay, no problem, ma. My supervisor came in, she taught me everything. I said, okay. The few days when I was introduced into the team, I was told I will anchor an event, and I was like, how do I do it? My supervisor said, you can do it. I said, okay. So I just told myself, I said, picture yourself doing a newscast. Picture yourself on that stage, those TV shows you watch, just picture yourself. You are the one doing it. And to be frank, that was how I started facing camera. Like, I will on a camera, I will be live, I'll be speaking, I can make videos, and that's how it all started. It definitely took me from one stage to another. Today, before I knew, I moved from a team lead to a supervisor, and that's how it started. And today, I've been handling InternFlare events. It's October last year till now. So if I did not make up my mind to take internship with InternFlare, maybe I will not have that experience. So what I'm trying to say is this: join a community, comment InternFlare, or just comment community, and we will drop the link. The InternFlare link is a link. I believe nobody has ever come in contact with InternFlare that has not has a testimony, except those are dropouts. You know, some people, oh, it's a VA I applied for. They gave me customer support. I cannot do it. I cannot do that. There's nothing that's impossible as long as your mind is set on it. That's what I always tell my interns that was under me, that nothing is impossible except you don't put your mind. I was not born an event presenter. I was not born a host. I never thought I would be like I never thought I would be facing camera. I would be on live event, talking, speaking, giving art information. But it all happened because I made up my mind to say, okay, let me give it a try. And today, whatever you keep practicing, you become perfect with it. So this is all I have to say. Join InternFlare community. I believe when you join us, you will not miss. And just before then, this webinar will be holding. We have decided to be holding webinars to teach you, to talk about how to gain internship, your personal branding. Internflare is not just internship alone. We teach about personal branding. So how to present your brand to the outside world, how to present your brand to the outside world. But if you are not in our community, you cannot have access to all these materials. You cannot have access to all this stuff that we have. So join our community and you get experience. You have link to internship, you have ideas, you get document, you get stuff on how to work your personal brand. Oh, fine. I just graduated from school. I don't know anything about the remote work space. Internship have an academy. We have an academy where we teach you, we guide you, and you come for intern. So we have everything at InternFlare. We have everything for you. So comment on the comment section and we will send you the link to join the community immediately. So I don't know if you have any questions for us. So if you are also interested in this slide, if you have any question for us, you can drop it in the comment section. If you are also interested to get this slide, like I said, if you are outside the community, you cannot get anything. So drop a comment in the comment section and we will send you the link to join our community and you have access to this PDF file that I just used in teaching you so that you can go through it and take every step that was listed on it. And also, we'll be doing this once every week, live every week. We'll be here with different topics to put you through, to grow you one step at a time. You can also check out our page on LinkedIn. We have newsletters there where we teach you everything you need to know, one step at a time. So if you go there, I believe you are going to learn a lot. Subscribe to our newsletter on LinkedIn. Everything you need to know. I may not be able to write all out during our webinar, but I promise you, every step, one step at a time, everything that you need to build yourself is on our newsletter. And they drop every Saturday by 12 p.m. So subscribe to our newsletter because you are going to enjoy it. You are going to thank yourself for subscribing. So we have our CEO in the house with us, but I don't know if she has anything to tell us before we go. So I don't know if anybody have any questions for us. We are here waiting for your questions. Send us. You have any questions for us to talk about? Anything for us to talk about? This is our first webinar, and like I said, we'll be here same time next week Wednesday to teach at another interesting and thoughtful topic that we'll be talking on personal branding. I know you don't want to miss out. I believe you don't want to miss out on our personal branding. So no much taking of our time. Like I said earlier, drop your comment on the comment section, InternFlare community, or just drop link We are going to drop the link in the description box for you to join our community so that you have access to all this power pack that we have in InternFlare. Like I said, internship, personal branding, InternFlare Academy. We have all this stuff there in our community where you have access. There we post jobs, post internship, link verified and cleared job that you can apply to directly without being scammed. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you for staying with us. Like I said earlier, next week Wednesday we will be here to give you another edition of our weekly webinar. So for now, no questions. So like I said, my name is Gladys Ogbefun, and from my end is good night and have a lovely night's rest.